Hello there, everyone. I'm here to be talking about the new Helluva Boss episode, which is episode 4, and just diving into it. So the main plot of it is the imps have another target to assassinate, but there's a bit stuff that's different than from previous encounters. For one, this guy actually wants to die, and on top of that, they have basically the opposite of the imps, which is the cherubs, which are basically these creatures from heaven that are trying to save this guy. And it's like two polar opposites. Like the imps are trying to, kill people for money, and the cherubs are trying to save them and stuff. So you have interesting dynamics going on there. And I thought that honestly, like I saw people were like hyping up this episode and stuff, but from what I've been hearing, I think people don't like it as much as other episodes. Me personally, I thought this was a really great episode, and a lot of reasons why is, for one, it is really funny. There's a lot of entertaining moments. There is pretty cool contrast between the two groups. They add some more to the lore, like with near the end of the episode, what what happens with the cherubs. I thought that was really interesting. I don't really want to dive too much into spoilers in case you haven't gotten a chance to watch it, even though this video has been up a few days later. But Vizzy, who's like the creator and stuff of this, she voices a character as well, which that was hilarious. There's just a lot of really funny moments. I think this episode, me personally, it reminded me similar to the first episode they released, where you get an introduction to the character that's hiring the imps for their thing. You understand a bit about them. You see them both as alive and when they've passed. So I thought that was really cool. I just like that. Like, it gives more development to the human characters who are now not human. And so I really like that type of stuff. And personally, like, I think like this was more of like a stepping stone. They were like setting up little stuff. Like I saw in the background, they showed a picture of Blitz and her sister. So a lot of people are theorizing and asking questions about that because he doesn't have that white thing on his face in that picture, so maybe something happened there with that. You have a lot of, like I said, it's a really funny episode. There's this like fight that happens near the end between them, which of course everyone was expecting that to happen, which I thought that was really entertaining and really funny. And they have a little jingle of their own, the cherubs, that are kind of similar. It's like really similar to the imps jingle. I thought that was great. I do gotta say, for animation, I love the styles. Like for heaven, in their world, it's like really colorful, really bright, shiny, all that sorts of stuff. I just like the contrast between heaven and hell in this universe. And I just thought, like, I was really enjoying the episode. And when it ended, I was like, oh man, I was wanting there to be more. But I did hear that this is halfway. They're now finished with half of the season. So that means there's still another 4 episodes left. And I really am excited to see what else is coming out. And I just thought that this was a really great episode. Again, though, like, when I'm thinking about, I do want to say something, because thinking about it, for like each episode, they seem to like the imps seem to screw over people in like each episode in some way. So I know some other people may have mentioned this, but I'm just thinking, like, in the last few episodes, you see like shots in the trailer that they released, how there seems to be some reoccurring characters. Like you see Verosica in a shot, the robot character, RoboFitz, I think his name is, and you see a picture with Moxie and Blitz tied up and stuff. So this may be inaccurate, but I do want to assume that there's going to be a point where some of these people that they screwed over either want to get revenge in some way, or they're going to set up something down the line, something like that, because I would be surprised if these characters that they've introduced, like different type of characters, would not show up again. Like, that would just be odd to me. Like, I'm assuming the cherubs, because of what happens at the end of the episode, they're definitely going to want to get some revenge there. And that's kind of messed up when you think about it. I felt bad for them. But also, I do gotta say, Colin, who is one of the 3 in there, I thought out of the 3, he was my favorite. Really funny. Again, honestly, I liked a lot of the stuff in this episode, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's just people, I think, if they're trashing on it or saying it's not as good as the others, I just think they're finding they're just trying to find stuff that they don't like. Like I saw people were complaining there wasn't character development or stuff like that. I thought this was great though. Like me personally, like with the first episode, it reminded me a lot of that, where that first episode you had interest in, backstory and stuff for the human characters, for reasons why they're doing what they're doing. You had, like in the first episode with Moxie, he had some interest in dilemmas and stuff that he was going through there. I like that type of stuff, and I don't want to ramble on about how much the first episode's pretty good because apparently that's everyone's least favorite so far. But I just want to put this out here because I see everyone's ranking the 4 episodes we've got so far, since we are halfway through the season. So I thought I would do the same. These are my rankings of the 4 favorites in the order of which I like them. Now again, this is probably way different from everyone else's rankings, but if any of you guys want to comment down below what your rankings are or any of that, that would be pretty cool. But I think I've talked enough about this. Basically, this was a god tier episode. It was hilarious, well animated, pretty great jingle from the cherubs, great dynamic between them, really entertaining, and I'm excited for more of this show, to be honest with you. I really am. But yeah, with all that said, those are my thoughts on episode 4, season 1 of Helluva Boss. Again, what did you all think of this episode if you had a chance to watch it? I know it took me a day or two late to watch it because I was busy with stuff, but please let me know down below in the comment section if you liked the episode, if you don't, and are you excited for the rest of the episodes coming out for this season? And do you think they can get better, or you think it'll just be like the same type of quality? I mean, for me personally, it was kind of an up and down roller coaster because I've liked all of them, but as you saw with my ranking, like this new one and the first one were my 2 favorites compared to the second and third. So it is interesting how they rank in the end. Again, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And if you want to hit the subscribe button as well, that'll really mean a lot to me. And if you want to hit the bell as well to get notified when I upload, again, that would be pretty nice. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!